You expect him to continue berating you, but his expression softens. Seems as though he was expecting some sort of resistance from you. Yeah, you better. Okay, cutie. Oh! Hello. I'm the Fire Guardian. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you haven't been here before. Today I'm playing Lover's Enigma. I actually got sent this game by one of the people on the team, so thank you so much for reaching out to me about your game. I'm excited. We're gonna say Jim. Ever since I was young, my mother's voice dictated my fate. Every word a reminder that my future was a tapestry woven from family obligations. The pinnacle of this was my arranged marriage to Kazuki. Oh, a budding journalist who my mother had met at a coffee shop. Luckily for her, he was in his late 20s too, looking to settle down. Reluctance gnawed at me, but I accepted, more to quiet my mother's persistence than out of any real desire. Love for Kazuki never blossomed, yet his friendship became a comforting presence. His kindness a balm for my uncertain heart. That's nice. Then, just weeks after our wedding, he died. Suicide, they said. But something about the way he died, the timing felt wrong, terribly wrong. Yet, what can I do? I'm an actor in a play, stuck in a role I never chose. Every move and word feels scripted by someone else, and no matter how hard I try, I can't escape the part I'm supposed to play. It's been 40 minutes. All you hear is the relentless sound of your mother's voice. I hate this. I hate this. Mom, I really don't think I'm ready for this. Nonsense, dear. You're not getting any younger, and it's high time you moved on. What? Please don't make me do this. I want to be happy. Besides, Ryota seems like a nice young man, and he's been asking about you. You want me to get married that bad after I just had a... Why would... Okay. I know, but I still feel like something's missing. Like I haven't properly said goodbye. Oh, sweetheart, always stuck in the past, aren't you? You need to stop dwelling on what's gone and start thinking about your future. Ryota could be a good opportunity for you. He's still here, lingering. His thoughts. She doesn't know. It's not just about Ryota, Mom. There's something off about Katsuki's death. I can feel it. She doesn't know. She never listens to me. Why won't she listen to me? Here we go again with your wild theories. The police investigated and they found nothing. There's something wrong. Is he the only solution? You need to accept reality, Jim, and stop living in a fantasy world. Girl, you're living in a fantasy. But what if there's more to it than what they found? What if Kazuki's death wasn't an accident? Enough. I won't entertain your delusions anymore. You need to focus on being a proper wife and daughter, not chasing ghosts. Ooh. Yes, Mom. Good. Now I'll talk to you later. And remember, keep yourself together. We can't have any more embarrassing incidents like last time. What? You sigh and stare at the phone for a moment before glancing around the room. Your gaze wanders over to the shrine in the corner, its eerie presence casting a shadow over the otherwise mundane surroundings. Maybe Mom's right. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Shut up. But I can't shake this feeling that something's not right. Shut up. He's here. Stop talking. I can't hear myself think. You approach the shrine, a mixture of fear and determination coursing through your veins. It'll be fine. As you reach out to touch his death photo, a chill runs down your spine. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Okay, day 1. You don't have to walk me back home every day. It's no big deal. But still, going out of your way like this, I know you said you're okay with the whole still testing the waters kind of arrangement. but I can't help but feel bad about it. You hesitate for a moment, trying not to sound too patronizing. Anyways, thank you. I should head back. I don't want to take up any more of your time. Ryoto's expression is still as unchanging as ever. I said it's fine. It's not a bother, really. I'm just making sure you get home safely. Oh, well, in that case, Ryoto's chuckle feels forced. As I look at him, I notice his smile doesn't reach his eyes. Great. So, same time tomorrow? Alright. Thank you. Ryoto looks at you and gives you the same unreadable smile before waving goodbye. You can't help but feel a pang of guilt and uncertainty as you watch him walk away. He probably doesn't want to get too involved with me anyways. I know he's just trying to be nice, but he's better off with someone with less baggage, especially with everything that happened with Kazuki. You sigh softly, feeling the weight of your own problems. Maybe I should talk to Mom about easing up on her matchmaking. Completing certain tasks will increase sanity. Oh, and for character-specific tasks, you will increase their affection. Well, in the home... Sorry, I just yawned. In the home screen of your phone, you can check your task in the task list. See your current... Yeah, I did that. He's a childhood friend? Time to stop looking at your phone and start preparing to go home. In this part of the game, you will be allowed to free roam around town. Okay. Be sure not to stay out too late. You wouldn't want to make Mom angry. What? I can't make her angry. Is that a cat? Oh, there's a strange cat here. Hello? Can I pet you? Meow. Affection with Miyabi increase. Okay. Wait, is time continuously passing as I'm sitting here? It is. Okay, wait. You walk down the corridor to your apartment. As you pass by your neighbor's unit, you hear a loud thud coming from the room inside. Then a scuttle of footsteps shortly after. The door clicks open and you see a familiar yet sporadic silhouette pop out from behind the door. You. Oh, you... Before you can say anything else, he cuts you off. Can you stop leaving your trash outside? And when you leave the house during the day, you're always so noisy. I know you have nothing better to do, but some people have things to do, you know. He gives you that stupid look on his face, reminiscent of a certain 2008 anime. You want to yell at him and call him stupid. Call him a stupid naggy, but you're an adult, and even though he's short and rude, he should be able to reason like one too. I'm sorry, I'll try not to be too loud next time. You expect him to continue berating you, but his expression softens. Seems as though he was expecting some sort of resistance from you. Then why do that? Yeah, you better. Okay, cutie. Ren looks at you for a moment, a hint of defensiveness in his gaze, before reluctantly nodding his head and closing the door behind him. What a strange guy. I rarely see him, and when I do, he lectures me. Whatever. Can't let some weirdo ruin my day. You finally enter your apartment. A groan escapes from your lips as you're finally able to kick off your shoes and collapse exhausted onto the couch. Why do I have to deal with weirdos after a long day of work? Shut up. I'll hurt you, stupid. Shut up. Stop talking. What? Sorry, speaking of work, I can't deal with it anymore. There's too much going on. Everyone looks at me with that same pitiful yet annoyed expression. Don't want your pity. You're no better. Oh my gosh. Whoa. They gossip about me behind my back, yet every time they see me, they offer some unnecessary advice. You're weak? Dang. It would be so much easier if they just told me straight to my face that I'm weak. And Ryota, he's definitely not happy about this arrangement. And Kazuki, his death. I just need to keep it together somehow, and then I'll be fine. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Oh my gosh, you're fine, you're fine. Oh my gosh. I can't fall apart now, not yet. Not with everyone waiting for me to fall. Maybe they're right. Maybe I am weak. Maybe I deserve their looks, their gossip. Maybe I deserve all of it. No, not again. Kazuki? No, that one's real. It's him. Please let it be him. Is real or it's not? What is? No, please, not again. Shit, it's happening again. Oh my gosh. Hello? Anyone home? Oh, thank God. Yes, Gummy. You rush over to the door, open it frantically, in hopes of ignoring the strange noises coming from your apartment again. Hello, sorry for the noise. What? No. Who is it? Hello? The heck? Your eyes widen in surprise at this weirdo's sudden dramatic entrance. A mix of confusion and skepticism on your face. What can I help you? Ah, the vibes from your home are not immaculate. I can already sense the bad spirits squirming around your abode. But no matter. I am Saotome Haruki, Exorcist Extraordinaire, at your service. Okay. Who hired you? You blink, taken aback by Haruki's grandiose introduction. You were shaken up before, but now you're just simply perplexed. Who the hell is this guy? Exorcist? Haruki pauses for a moment, seemingly as though analyzing you a bit, his face showing a momentary tinge of shock. Then he shakes his head as if to shrug off the thought before continuing on with his introduction. Indeed, your esteemed mother has employed my services to assist with the spiritual disturbances plaguing this dwelling. Are you sure? And you're sure you can handle it? Fear not, fair maiden. My reputation precedes me. While some may doubt my methods, I assure you, I possess genuine spiritual prowess. Doubt fills your mind, but at this point, is embracing a bit of spiritual fanfare really the worst idea you've had? Well, I suppose it can't hurt to give it a try. Excellent. With your cooperation, we shall banish these troublesome spirits post haste. Now, shall we begin? You hesitate, staring at the strange man once again. Alright, maybe letting some weirdo into your house isn't really the best idea. Actually, I appreciate your offer, but I think it might be better if you came back another time. I need some time to prepare myself for your methods. Haruki's smile falters, but he nods, reluctantly accepting your request. I understand, dear client, though I must say, the spirits may not be so patient. But if it is your wish, I shall honor it. Until next time, then. That was weird. You close the door and turn back into your apartment, trying to steady your breath. As the silence settles, a sudden tremor courses through the room. The furniture rattles, and that unsettling croaking noise fills the air again, sending a shiver down your spine. I thought it would be gone by now, but it's still happening. No. What was it? I need to check my phone. Oh no, crap, I must have forgotten to leave the incense out for Kazuki. No, damn it. Oh, you approach the shrine and begins to shake violently. Kazuki's death photo slips off the altar. You race to the shrine, your heart pounding in your chest. What? This is a slot machine. You need 3 matches to win. Well, if your sanity is high, you only need 2 to match? Press the spacebar to start playing or click the lever? What? Hold up. Oh, dang. Wait. Oh, I'm slow. Okay. Yay, we did it. You managed to catch the photo just in time, clutching it tightly as you stare at it. Your heart still beating loudly in your chest. Surprised at your own reflexes, you gaze at the photo longingly, wondering if some divine intervention has guided your hand. You take a deep breath, trying to collect your scattered thoughts. With trembling hands, you carefully place the photo back on the mantle. Stepping back, you let your eyes linger on the image, your heart heavy with a mix of confusion and longing. The room feels eerily quiet, the silence amplifying the turmoil in your mind. Oh! Kazuki? Shit. I'm losing it again. That's not good. I need to calm down. I need to calm down. What did she tell me? What was it? The bathroom. Yes. I have to get to the bathroom. What the? Normally you would get actual help in order to keep yourself together. But that's not an option for you. At least not now. So this is the next best thing in keeping things under wraps. What? In this rhythm-based game, your goal is to match the... Let me save. Keep calm and steady your heartbeat. Remember, suppress it. Okay, I got focus, guys. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm fine. I'm good. It's under control. I ain't good at like pressing keys like that, you know? I'm not a computer player. I didn't grow up playing games on computer. So I'm still not that good at these arrow key stuff. Or the WASDs or clicking keys. My head hurts. I should go to bed. You open the window to let in some fresh air, but all you're met with is the unfortunate smell of sewage. Okay, I guess there's really nothing left but to go to bed. As you enter your bedroom, you fumble for the light switch in the dark. Your hand brushes against a sharp edge on your nightstand, and you feel a sudden stinging pain. You pull your hand back quickly, but it's too late. A small cut begins to bleed. Shit. You grab a nearby towel and wrap it around your hand, pressing deep into the cut, trying to stop the bleeding. What the? Your vision blurs a little as you wince from the pain, but you swear you see a weird symbol form amidst the blood splatter. Boyfriends, husbands, exes, even the stupid apartment. Seriously, I wish mom would stop meddling with my business and making me do all this for her. Just as you say that, your phone buzzes. From the glow on your screen, you read the words 3 unread messages from mom. I'm exhausted. I need to sleep. I can't deal with anything anymore. As you lie on the bed, your head swirls with the afterthoughts of today. Mothers, ghosts, boyfriends, husbands, duty, sins, choice, and most importantly, you. Do your choices matter? You can't help but worry about yourself. You can sense that things are changing, and no matter what you do, you can't stop it. You don't want to sleep just yet. There's so many things to do. But your eyes give out as you lay there on your bed. Your thoughts are finally quieting down, and all you hear is the same resounding sound of drums. Whoa, okay, day 2. Whoa. Cursed, bound by desire. Everything is a curse. I can head home from here. I'd rather not take too much of your time, Ryota. It's not a problem for me to escort you back. Oh, well, it's just that I had to get some stuff on the way home, dinner and such. I won't insist then. Have a safe walk, Jim. I'm gonna say. Ryota leaves, heading towards the cafe. Maybe he's just visiting Yoko before going home. Huh? Your heart rate was unnaturally high last night. What Huh? How do you what you got some sort of tracker at me? Why do I keep telling you, keep yourself together, Jim? Just follow your routine, it'll be okay. Just remember to do what I say. The heck? Ugh, why can't she mind her own business? Whatever, I still have other things I need to do. Bro, gotta keep my sanity high. Get incense for Kazuki. Leave incense, do your daily routine, visit the store, visit Granny. Thank Yoko for croissant. Okay. Thankfully, the temple is still open at this hour. Okay, so we go to the temple. So I'm definitely going to the temple first. Oh. As you approach the temple, you see Haruki being hastily escorted out by an irate monk. Seriously, stop handing out your business cards to people trying to pray. This is a holy ground, not a business conference. Haruki, unperturbed by the monk's anger, tries to defend himself as he's pushed to the exit. Whoa, your boy on the grind for that bread. You get me? I'm an actual exorcist. I'm here to help. That's enough. We've had enough of your antics. Leave before I call the police again. Jeez, I'm just doing what's called marketing, alright? People need my help, and I'm not gonna stop spreading the word. I'll speak up, why not? Excuse me. I can vouch for him. He's an actual exorcist. I'm actually one of his regulars. Oh, you said you just straight up lying for this man, okay? Bold. The monk turns to you, his brows furrowed in skepticism. Young lady, you cannot be serious. This is clearly a con man. Yeah, he was giving con man vibes to me. You need to be more cautious. People like him prey on the vulnerable. I understand your concern, but he has genuinely helped me. I wouldn't be defending him if he wasn't the real deal. The monk studies your expression, the stern look softening slightly as he considers your words. Do you honestly believe that? It's hard to believe anyone would find help from such a character. See? I told you I'm a real exorcist. Just trying to help people. No scams here. Give me a chance, and I promise I'll respect your holy grounds. No funny business. Just a good old The monk sighs, clearly torn between his duty and your insistence. Oh, okay. I don't know if I should be helping this dude out, but we're gonna do it for the sake of the story. Okay, that was the time to click the click. What? Oh my gosh, okay. We did it. Alright, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt this time. But if I catch him causing trouble again, he's out for good. I'm sorry, that thing is so simple, yet I still haven't got the hang of it. Like, yes, I realized I'm supposed to be getting the same for each one of those things, but for some reason my brain just wasn't doing it in order. But if I catch him causing trouble again, he's out for good. Thank you for understanding. Trust me, he's helped me out in some bad spots. The monk nods reluctantly. Very well, I'll take your word for it. Just make sure he respects the sanctity of this place. Thanks for backing me up, Jim. You're the best. I owe you one. Anyway, dear client, what brings you to this sacred ground? Surely you didn't come just to witness my flair. I'm gonna be very direct. I'm not finna flatter you like that. I came to get some stuff for Kazuki. What a kind-hearted wife. How commendable. Though I must add a little note. Simply bringing gifts might not suffice to appease all spirits, especially those of a rather malevolent kind. What? Kazuki is not an evil spirit. Ah, I see. Forgive my choice of words, dear client. Yeah, the world of spirits is vast and often misunderstood. Even benign spirits can have their own complexities and dangers. It's just that he's a little different. His ghost, if you will, has a different aura to it. Whatever is haunting your house, it is not a simple spirit. It's something that's been festering for years even. You're only saying that to sell me more of your services, aren't you? Ye little faith. Well, I would love to show you more of my abilities, Jim. This time I'm being quite serious. Whatever's going on in your home is quite unique. As much as I enjoy the eccentricities of the unknown, your house guest is not something to be taken lightly. I'm gonna say thanks for the concern. I didn't think you'd be so accepting of my deductions. How are you finally growing to trust me, my spiritual prowess? Don't push it. What? But as long as you know that I do genuinely care, that's good enough for me. Anyways, I would love to stay in chat, but duty calls. Remember to contact me if anything happens. I'll be off. With a dramatic flourish of his coat, he turns and heads down the temple steps, disappearing into the bustling streets. You watch him go, the mix of amusement and reassurance setting in. Despite his eccentricities, Haruki's presence feels undeniably comforting. Right, I had better go get Kazuki's incense while I'm here. Sanity increased. Affection with Haruki increased. It's getting really late. I better head home before Mom gives me. You can't be serious. I ain't headed home yet. Dang it. Let me at least go to the store. Dang, it's closed. Okay, fine. That really took up all my day. Fine. It said go home. I'll go home. As you step into your apartment, a knock echoes through the door. A voice calls from the other side. Hello, is anyone home? What now? With a resigned sigh, you approach the door. When you open it, you're met by a woman standing there, her hands clasped together in a formal manner. Have you found salvation through Hiroshi no Kami? Through Hiroshi no Kami? Salvation? What do you mean? Hiroshi no Kami, the Divine One, offers visions and guidance to those who see the truth. He is the light in the darkness, the savior of lost souls. You seem like someone searching for answers. Why not explore what he has to offer? No, you're preying on somebody that just lost their husband. Get away. Get out my sight. Embracing his guidance might bring you balance and peace you need to keep things in order. After all, in the midst of chaos, true balance is found through the light of the divine. I'm good. Good life, better than the life I lived when I thought that I was gonna go crazy. And I'm hungry. No thanks, I don't really want to. You try to close the door, but the cult member wedges her hand into the gap. I understand your reluctance, but Hiroshi no Kami's light is too important to ignore. This path offers salvation and purpose, and turning away now means missing out on profound truth. Please reconsider. Her door is always open, but the time to accept his guidance is now. Oh Lord, you can't be serious. We didn't. I appreciate your concern, but now is not really a good time. I'll definitely check it out again, though. I understand. It's not the best moment, but Hiroshi no Kami's guidance is essential. This opportunity to find balance and peace might not come again. Isn't your search for answers worth exploring? I'm really not interested right now. But think of the clarity and purpose you might gain. Just a brief visit could make a world of difference. I said no. I need to focus on other things at the moment. I see. Well, I'll respect your decision for now. I'll come back with more information if you're still unsure. No! Thank you for at least considering it. Remember, our door is always open. The woman bows deeply and with a final lingering look, turns away, leaving you alone. Oh my gosh. After a long day, you decide to visit Kazuki's shrine. Compared to the day before, it's still relatively neat. I should take care of him first. I hope this keeps you at peace for tonight once again. Maybe it's my imagination, but the air around the shrine feels a little colder and the feeling of gratitude settles my bones. You smile softly at the shrine. Good night, Kazuki. Work was tiring today. I'm sorry, Kazuki, but I'll do what I can. There, all better. Affection with Kazuki increased. That's creepy. You step inside, and everything seems in place. The door clicks shut behind you. For a fleeting moment, peace settles in the air, and your mind drifts back to the day. Whenever I'm with Haruki, his high energy makes me feel less tired, and he's surprisingly fun to be around. And a soft, unexpected smile brushes your lips. Maybe things aren't so bad after all. Maybe not everything has to be difficult. But before that thought can settle, something stirs beneath your skin. Guilt, digging alive, begins to bubble, crawling its way through your veins and towards your fingertips. Your hands tremble. You glance down. Was that a flicker? A slitter beneath the surface? What the? How can you enjoy life when Kazuki's killer is still out there? You're no better than your mother. You're really enjoying life, huh? You're fake. Fake. Whoa. You're a liar. You let him down. He made a mistake trusting you. You don't actually believe he committed suicide, do you? The accusation lingers, sinking its claws in. Your fingers find your nails, and you begin to pick, anxiety bubbling up, choking your thoughts. No, you're already working on finding his killer, aren't you? Yet the doubt coils tighter. Are you making any progress? It whispers persistent. Who gave you the right to smile, to feel any joy when Kazuki is nothing more than ashes now? Your nails dig into your flesh, tearing at the guilt festering just beneath the surface. You claw at your skin, frantic, as if somehow you can scrape away the guilt, as if those phantom insects crawling beneath the surface will stop moving, will stop whispering. The scar on your hand throbs sharp, biting, and suddenly the wound opens again, fresh blood dripping down your wrist. Your head pounds, a drumbeat of dread. A knock echoes from the door, soft but familiar. The cult again? Panic seizes you. You run to the bathroom, desperate to escape, to wash away the dread crawling up your spine. You splash cold water on your face, but as soon as you glance in the mirror, something flickers behind you. A shadow, a presence. Your stomach twists violently, bile rises, and you hurl the day's lunch into the sink. And then, without warning, the lights snap off. Darkness engulfs the room, thick and suffocating. The only sound is a low, menacing hum of the ventilator and the running water filling the void. And then, footsteps, thumping, scuttling, something. Someone is outside the bathroom door. Must be Mother, I guess. Jim. A voice calls out to you. Mom? No, it can't be. She's far away. Too far away to be here. You shake the thought away, but the thumping grows louder and cold dread seeps to your bones. The wound on your hands bleeds more. Pain shooting up your arm. Kazuki. You whisper a prayer, barely audible. I'm sorry, please. I'll find your killer, I swear. Your phone buzzes in the dark, cutting through the tension. A notification flashes. It's from your mom. Remember to call if you need help. Your heart clenches, a bitter laugh slipping from your lips. Fuck that. I'm not calling that bitch. But then, a colder thought cuts through the fear. Who are you calling? Realistically, it makes a lot more sense for me to call my childhood friend. The apartment is dim and unsettling. The whisper you heard earlier still lingers in your mind. As you reach out for your phone, you dial Ryota's number, hoping for some normalcy. Hey, Ryota, I'm sorry for calling so late. Don't worry about it. What's up? I just wanted to clarify something about work. Could you remind me about tomorrow's meeting? Of course, tomorrow will be. Ryota dives into tomorrow's agenda for a brief moment. His steady voice becomes a welcoming distraction. So, we need to finalize the project deliverables and align our statements on the key performance. So we're also co-workers? Huh. What is that? Suddenly a chilling whisper echoes behind you. You jump, causing the phone to nearly slip from your hand. Hello? You alright? I thought I heard something. Oh, it's nothing. Just a draft or something. I see. As long as you're fine, let me know if you need me. I'll be here to help. Yeah, thanks. Before you can finish, another crash startles you, making you jump. What was that? Are you sure you're okay? You try to lie, but it's clear you're failing. It's probably just something fell over. I'm coming over. No, really, it's fine. You don't have to. I'll be there in a few minutes. Just hang on. Through the phone, you hear the sound of footsteps against the pavement. Went out quick! This might be going on a bit of a tangent, but I hope you won't mind me sharing one of my old memories while I'm on the way. You see, when I was a kid, I used to watch Moraemon on TV. He was this funny cartoon hamster, rat mouse thing. He had this magical fanny pack he would pull gadgets from, and it would be appropriate for the episode. Every time someone bothered me, I would imagine myself having that fanny pack and pulling out a bat to swing at them. Oh, I found a cheap off-brand Moraemon fanny pack that I carry around, hoping that it may work like that real thing one day. That I could just whip out a bat from it and solve all my problems in one swing. That's concerning. As a kid, I thought a fanny pack and a bat could solve all my problems, and now as an adult, I guess a bat would still be nice. Well, go buy one. I wish for a bat too. Hopefully you won't use it on me. But anyway, that's not the point of the story. When I was young, all I had was my sister and Moriamon. Then when we were put into different homes, Moriamon was all I had left. But you're different. You're not alone. You have me, Yoko, and of course, Moriamon as well. Okay, you stay quiet as you let Ryota's words resonate through you. For once, you don't feel alone. The lights abruptly came on, and you run the tap to clean out the sink. When you leave the bathroom, you see Ryota standing by the entryway. He steps inside. The wave of calm that he brings with him eases the tension in your shoulders. Now you see the purpose of his story, to distract you until he can arrive. You walk to the couch and take a seat. He takes a seat beside you, his expression concerned yet comforting. How are you holding up? I've been better, but I'm alright now. Thank you for coming to check on me. It must have been troublesome for you. He shrugs, offering a reassuring smile. How was it in the neighborhood anyway? Besides, I have something that you might like. You look at him curiously as he reaches into his bag. Ryota pulls out a pouch and looks at it gently before handing it to you. You look like you could use a magical fanny pack. Even though it doesn't really have any magical properties, it does make a cute accessory. And maybe it'll lift your spirits to see it. I know this isn't much, but I hope that it'll bring you some comfort anyway. Ryota nods and heads to the kitchen, straightening out some of the furniture on the way. You hear his well-meaning nagging about throwing out the old food in your fridge. He returns with a tray of tea and sits with you as you take slow sips from your cup. Thank you, Ryota. Sorry for roping you into all this. This might be the third time you've said this. I mean it. The whole fake dating thing, too. I never once felt forced to do it. I did it. I still do it because I care about you and I want to be here with you. Do you remember that time in high school when you stood by me and Yoko during the chaos with our parents? You didn't have to, but you did because you cared. Now it's my turn to be here for you, so please don't push me away. It's just hard. Everything with Kazuki, the investigation, the people who keep knocking on my door is also overwhelming. I know it's tough, but we're in this together. We'll figure it out, one step at a time. I just hope I'm not dragging you down with my mess. You're not dragging me down. If anything, we're helping each other stay afloat. And besides, Yoko would kill me if I left you to handle this by yourself. Thanks, Ryota. I don't know what I'd do without you. You manage. But you don't have to be alone. We'll face whatever comes next together. Ryota eventually leaves, but not before giving you a reassuring pat on the shoulder. You watch him go, feeling a mix of gratitude and sadness. As you get ready for bed, you notice the Morimon pouch on your nightstand. You can't help but poke at the character on the side of it, drawing comfort from the memory of your friend. With a deep breath, you close your eyes, hoping for a peaceful night's sleep. Sanity increased. Affection rate for Yoda increased. As you drift into sleep, fragments of another life flicker through your mind. Faces and voices swirl around you, familiar yet distant, leaving an unsettling sense of deja vu. There's a leader's presence, a protector's shadow, a friend's warmth, a wanderer's wisdom, and a companion's loyalty, all tangled in memories you can't quite grasp. You want to make sense of it, but weariness pulls you deeper into a void-filled slumber where the past whispers but never fully reveals itself. I'm gonna save because I don't know if this is gonna mess with my sanity or something. You feel your heart wrench as memories of the past continue to swirl in your brain. You hear the same familiar knockings, but this time they feel different. Not teeming with the same malicious intent brewing in your apartment, but with a air of protectiveness, warmth, and even love. Someone loved you very much. He cared about you in the past. When you were chased out of your village, he took you in. Whoa, what? Yes, him. He had everything, a mansion, servants, and power. Unlike the people at your village, he wasn't afraid of you. And even though you brought endless calamities, he saw potential. He saw strength. He saw kindness. Despite everything, you were the calm in his life. Until, dig deeper, until the calamity. Yes, you ruined everything. You had someone who loved you, but you couldn't help it. You had to ruin it all, didn't you? You had people who cared, yet that wasn't enough. You had to destroy everything. A persistent ache gnaws at your temples as you toss and turn in bed. When you finally drift off, you find yourself trapped in a state between waking and dreaming, with the oppressive weight of sleep paralysis pinning you down. All around you, the shadows dance and morph into haunting figures. Muffled voices, distant unintelligible, echo in your ears as they scream your name. You see the people who loved you melt into a horrifying mass of flesh and blood. You try to scream, to move, but your body disobeys your desperate commands. Just when you think you can't take anymore, the darkness recedes. You wake, drenched in sweat, trembling, the nightmare's clinging remnants, leaving you shaken and exhausted. Yikes. Ooh, yeah, the sanity decreased. Yeah, I figured that. After work, you're stepping off the train with Ryota. Your phone suddenly rings. Seeing that it's an unknown number, you excuse yourself and step aside to answer, leaving Ryota to wait for you curiously. Hello, it's Officer Watanabe. I'm calling to discuss Kazuki's case. Yes, what is it? Have you found something? Did you find his body? Actually, we didn't find anything. We've thoroughly investigated the matter, and the evidence all points to a tragic suicide. We believe it's time to close the case. What? I understand this is difficult, but continuing to push won't change the outcome. You can't be serious. There are too many unanswered questions. I know there's more to it. Kazuki wouldn't just end his life like that. His body wasn't even found, and that suicide note was clearly fake. Again, I sympathize for your situation, but all the evidence supports our conclusion. How? We will not reopen the case unless we receive concrete proof that someone else was involved. No, I can't accept that. Kazuki deserves better than this. I deserve closure too. Look, I understand that you're grieving, but if you continue to pursue this, you can face legal repercussions for obstructing the police. What? I advise you to let it go. Are you just gonna leave? We don't have the manpower or resources to waste on a closed case. I'm very sorry. I hope that you'll be able to find peace soon. Oh, and with that, the line goes silent. You angrily close your phone. Your reflection stares back at you helplessly from the darkened screen as if begging you to do something to fix this. An overwhelming urge to scream wells up in your chest. I'm sorry about that. His voice surprises all the rage out of you. In your agitation, you had forgotten that he was still there watching the whole debacle unfold. You turned around mortified. Sorry about that. It's just the police again. You must have guessed. They've given up on Kazuki's case. I'm really sorry that this is happening after all the work you put into this. I don't know what I can do to help, but if there's anything at all. Oh, no, it's okay. This is my burden to bear. I can share it with you if you'll let me. Even so, it's not good to fret over the past. Your mother's right about that. Oh, not her again. Over the past, this can't have been happened too long ago. Like, I know I wasn't in love with the dude, but like, he was still a companion. Like, bro. I know you really look up to her, but she's not exactly the best person to listen to. Especially with how stubborn she is about her ideals. The way she believes how anything can be overcome if you just put your mind to it. But sometimes hard work just isn't enough. I know how. headstrong your mother can be. But that mindset didn't help me and Yoko out of everything. You vaguely recall how your mom was there for Ryota and Yoko back in school. She helped them to escape their abusive home, always listening and supporting them as their teacher. Yeah, that's how it is. They'll be helping and they'll be a helping hand. The best figure another child can ask for. But as for their own children, oh, they just best believe they're gonna be hard and difficult with you. But with other children, no. They're soft. They're gentle. It's a memory that sticks with you, especially when you think about how different things were for you. She means well and she cares about you. Well, whatever. Like, yeah, sure. Does she now? The words come out tense and bitter. You can't help but feel angry at your mom for pressuring you, even in her absence, and Ryota, even though he doesn't know any better, and at yourself. Ryota senses the change in tension and clears his throat. Today's been a long day. Should we grab some food before I take you home? Yoko has been going on about this pastry at the cafe. We should give it a try. You hesitate, unsure of whether to accept his offer. On one hand, you're annoyed at his blind admiration to your mom. But on the other hand, you know he's not doing it on purpose. He ain't doing it on purpose, so we're gonna accept this invitation. Alright, I'm a bit hungry, so let's go. Ryota smiles warmly at you, his concern momentarily fading. Alright, let's go. Affection with Ryota increased. Then I can talk to Yoko. Oh, Ame-chan, are you here to see me? Ah, and you're here too, I guess. Are you 12? You're always so sensitive, Rio. Anyways, how can I help you guys? I did want to talk to her, but I guess we did come here for a quick bite. Came here for a quick bite. Ah, playing it cool, huh? Anyway, you just gotten some new pastries that are to die for. What will it be? Choose one of the following. Chocolate crepe sounds amazing. Sounds great. I'll take that over there. Chocolate crepes. Then golden filled with gooey chocolate. Add a drizzle of syrup and whipped cream, and it's dessert heaven. And what about you, Rio? Just a coffee for me, thanks. Alright, coming right up. You two find a seat and relax. As you find a cozy corner to sit in, you can't help but notice the warmth in the cafe, a stark contrast to the cold conversation with the police officer. Ryota's attempt to lighten the mood doesn't go unnoticed, and you start to feel a bit of the day's stress melt away. Shortly, you see Yoko bringing over the pastries and the coffee with a cheerful smile. Here you go, enjoy. Thanks, Yoko. This looks delicious. Anytime, Ame-chan. Just remember, you're always welcome here. Take a bite of the pastry and for a moment, everything feels a little bit better. Actually, I just need to get out of the house for a bit. It's been a rough day. Work's been stressful, my mom's been on my case, and Kazuki. It's all just a lot. And with everything that's happened, especially last month. Abruptly, you realize that you're rambling about your troubles. You immediately clamped your hand over your mouth and looked up at the siblings, hoping they haven't been too put off by your negativity. Oh, that's okay. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, okay? You're already doing a good job handling everything, especially with what's going on. I know what I said earlier about your mother's mindset, but it's also about your own strength. You're doing great. Thank you. You can always rely on us, you know. We're always cheering you on. Ryota nods in agreement. You feel supported. Despite everything, you are loved. You spend the rest of your night with them, talking about mundane things as you enjoy your dessert. Maybe you'll be alright. Not in the long run, but just for tonight. Eventually, the cafe closes and you part ways with Ryota and Yoko, feeling a bit lighter than before. The walk home is quiet. The night air cools against your skin. As you step into your apartment, the weight of today's stress seems to settle back in, but the warmth from your night out lingers. Another exhausting day of work is finally over. I hope tomorrow won't be as bad as today. Just as you're about to close the door, you feel a pressure on the other side. A foot wedges between the door and the frame, stopping you from shutting it completely. Hello, miss? Who? Not this again. Although reluctant, you didn't have much of a choice but to reopen the door? Yes, how can I help? You trail off as you count a group of 4 men standing outside the apartment. Oh no. They don't look particularly friendly. There's something unnerving about them. Apologies for a late visit. I believe your mother has mentioned that you've been experiencing spiritual issues. Are you serious? You shake your head. My mother? What are you talking about? Is she actually taking? I thought she didn't believe in this stuff. So why is she hiring people to come check on me with spiritual things? I think you've got the wrong person. I'm not sure who you. You might not have noticed it, but Hiroshi no Kami's influence has already touched your life in ways you don't understand. We understand that this might be overwhelming, but Hiroshi no Kami sees things in you that you may not even realize. His guidance has already found its way into your life. I don't understand. What do you mean? You try to shake the confusion out of your mind, but the mention of this Hiroshi no Kami fills you with unease. He chooses his followers carefully. Those who seek answers, those who are lost, those who are searching for something greater. And you, miss, have already begun your path without realizing. Yikes! Hiroshi no Kami offers peace, clarity, and understanding. His light can guide you through the darkness and alleviate these spiritual issues that you have. All you have to do is let him. You take a cautious step back and try to shut the door, but you can feel their presence looming. The cultists hesitate, their eyes scanning you like they're deciding what to do next. The man who spoke earlier steps forward, his gaze focused and intense. Miss, we understand that our arrival is sudden, but this path we offer isn't one you should turn away from. I will be turning away. Hiroshi no Kami's light is already in your life. Well, if it's already in my life, then I don't need you guys coming here to tell me that. I will be fine. Oh my gosh. In your dreams, it can give you more than you could ever imagine. You tense up. It's not like last time. There's a force behind his words that makes you feel trapped. I don't know what you mean. I've had weird dreams, sure, but that doesn't mean I need your guidance. I'm fine on my own. Another cultist firmly pushes a little closer to the door. That's where you're wrong, miss. You've been searching for something, haven't you? Yikes, yeah? You don't even realize it yet, but Hiroshi no Kami sees your struggles, your doubts. The light he offers can give you peace, give you the peace you're craving, the answers you always needed, but only if you accept them into your heart. Another cultist steps closer to you. Hiroshi no Kami can see your fear, your uncertainty. You're standing at the threshold of something far greater than yourself. We are offering you the key to unlock your potential, but you have to choose to step forward. Don't let fear keep you from true. You feel your stomach tighten, the pressure of their words hanging in the air like heavy weight. I don't need anything from you. I'm just fine. No, you're not fine. You're hiding from the truth. It's obvious. Oh my gosh. Obvious you've been running from your own destiny, from the path that Hiroshi no Kami has set for you. But his light is unwavering. His purpose is inevitable. I'm not interested in this Kami of yours, okay? I just want you to leave me alone. Listen to yourself. You can feel it, can't you? No, I can feel you pressuring me. That's what I feel. This restlessness inside you, Hiroshi no Kami will calm that storm. All he asks is that you open your heart, trust in him, and allow him to guide you. You know that deep down, you won't find peace until you accept him. You feel a cold chill running down your spine. This isn't just a request anymore. It's an ultimatum. And you start to realize that the more you resist, the more they're going to push. Miss, please. You don't know what you're turning away. Hiroshi no Kami offers you everything you've ever wanted. Purpose, clarity, belonging. Can't you see? The truth is right in front of you. Stop fighting it. Let him in. You'll find peace. You'll find strength. Just open your heart to him. Feeling the weight of their words press on you, anxiety starts bubbling up. You don't understand. I don't want this. I don't want your salvation, your Kami, or whatever it is you're offering. Just leave me alone. A look of disappointment flickers in his eyes before he exhales, almost sorrowfully. We were hoping you would come to this on your own, miss. We wanted to offer you guidance, not force you. But it seems you're still not ready. We will be back. Hiroshi no Kami's light will reach you eventually. I'm sure it will. Everyone finds their way to him in time, but you will have to face him, whether you're ready or not. The cultists begin to step back one by one. Their eyes linger on you, almost as if they can see something you can't. The weight of their gaze lingers long after they disappear down the hallway. You close the door, your heart pounding, panting, feeling the strain of the encounter. They want me to accept their kami and aren't giving up this easily. They're going to keep coming back to push me to their side. However, before you can crash onto the couch as you usually do, you see her, an all too familiar presence seated with the rigid stillness that sharpens as she looks up, disappointment carved into her expression. Why are you doing this to me? What am I doing to you? Do you know who called me today? The police, again. And why? Because of you, prying into that Koski boy's death again. How many times must I tell you, this curiosity will be your ruin? Why? Did you get him killed? Mom, please, I don't need. This isn't about what you need. I'm not offering you help. I'm telling you what has to be done. Everything you're missing, I've already laid out the answer for you. I'm giving you solutions, but you're the one that's not willing to change. It's you that's the problem. Me? Ryota the Exorcist. Mom, I'm trying. I really am, but... Trying? By pushing away the people I send your way? Imagine my shame knowing you treated those with wisdom and respect like common intruders. Well, I hate to break it to you, but they definitely were intruding. You're the one who sent those weird religious people to my house? Mom, they're complete strangers. Weird. Watch your tongue, girl. They've grasped truths that you'll never understand. You turn them away. You are unwilling to change. Mom, I don't need them. They can help you find peace if you let them. If you let me help you. Her gaze pierces through you. And then, a calculated shift, her voice softens to a deceptive murmur that chills your skin, like the calm before a storm. You wouldn't have to bear those burdens if you just listen. All I want is what's best for you. The room feels as if it's closing in, shrinking, for every word that slips from her mouth. Her voice relentless and insistent, sinking into you like a weight pressing from every side. It's too much. Your sanity slowly slipping. Oh! Your heart slowly pounding against the pressure building in your chest. Oh, your constant urge for you to give in, to surrender, if only to quiet her voice. Oh, I can't take this. I don't know what to do. Your mind reels, clouded by anxiety as her words echo around you. The pounding in your chest grows stronger, threatening to overtake your last bit of composure. Despite your visible displeasure, your mother keeps speaking, her voice a constant assault against your thoughts. You almost break down as your mother's words ring in the background. There you go again. Are you going to say something or just sit there? She waits, her gaze piercing, expecting you to respond. What are you trying to pull? Don't just stare blankly at me. Her face hardens, her gaze latching onto you, expectant, demanding more. Your grip falters, nearly slipping entirely when suddenly a voice soft and unfamiliar echoes in your mind, cutting through the clamor. You don't have to do this alone. Your eyes gaze over to the phone in your hand. You don't have to deal with her ramblings alone. Yes, you can always get help. I'll have to call someone, but Ryota's nowhere nearby. And Haruki, who knows where he is right now. Ren could be an option, but he's hardly the type to calm things down. If no one's going to get here right away, then I'll have to keep her distracted until they do. But who should I call? Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if this is going well. Oh my gosh. Man, he's not exactly the calmest person, but maybe he'll understand. Maybe he can help. You grab your phone and dial Ren's number. He picks up almost immediately. His voice sharp and agitated, practically yelling into your ear, please don't do this. First of all, one noisy gremlin next door is bad enough. But two, are you kidding me? It's late. People need sleep. And you can help fix it if you come over and help me, please. Your voice falters slightly at the end, but you try to sound a bit more assertive. It's Ren after all. Fine, I'm coming over. All that fuss is ticking me off anyway. Thank you, Ren. He's definitely not gonna be calm when he comes over, but whatever. He hangs up abruptly. You turn back to your mom, her constant nagging like a persistent mosquito in your ear, her intense glare practically burning a hole through you. Oh gosh. Okay.
A few moments later.
Woo! Impressive. You hit 88% of the total. I'm surprised that I even did that. Bro. Oh, my sanity went up. You managed to calm yourself down. Your heartbeat finally steadying. Your mom's words still rattle you, but you remain calm enough to hold your tongue. Each minute stretches, her harsh words chipping away at the last remnants of your patience. Just when you begin to doubt he'll show up, a loud, insistent knock echoes through the apartment. Yeah, because that makes sense for him to show up. Yeah, I think I did a good call there. It makes sense for him to show up because he's like, where's all that yelling going on? Silencing your mother's tirade for the first time all night. Who could it be at this time? You unlock the door and Ren stumps in, shoving the door just wide enough to barely miss hitting you. Dang! And who might you be? Ren looks her over with a mix of disgust and irritation, but there's a flicker of something else in his expression. Something you can't quite place. I'm the poor guy next door that has to deal with all the noise. He points an accusatory finger at her in a classic Auntie Ren fashion. And you must be the absolute nuisance and the source of all the decibels peaking in the background of my microphone recording. Oh? You resist the urge to clamp a hand over his mouth, though you know deep down that if anyone can stand up to your mom's fiery temperament, it's Ren. How dare you? You barge into my home and call me a nuisance. Stay out of things that don't concern you. Too late. Your scream was so loud they'll call you the Queen of Banshees. I thought it was the damn fire alarm with all that heat that was going on next door. Stellar performance, by the way. Your mom's grip tightens at her side, her arms lifting ever so slightly, and for a moment you think she might actually swing at him. Despite the satisfaction of seeing someone finally stand up to her, you quickly step in before things escalate. Mom, this is Ren. He's my neighbor. I can see that. He's also rude, disrespectful, and completely uncouth. Huh, takes one to know one, doesn't it? Oh, okay. Ren's just here to let us know that this conversation is getting a bit loud. Maybe we can continue this another time. Another time? Do you think there will be another time with the way you're acting? Girl, what do you mean by that? Get a grip. You wouldn't even need a second chance if you just listened to me. I have the solution right here. Ren clicks his tongue, his scoff echoing through the room. And what might that be? Oh, great oracle of wisdom, enlighten us with your divine brilliance. You see the anger ignite in her eyes as she storms towards him. For a moment, it looks like she might grab him by the collar, but she visibly reins herself in, hands trembling at her sides. Listen here, you little weasel. You're nothing, just a pathetic nobody who isn't even worthy of knowing what I had to say. Oh, please. Now what pearls of wisdom might that be, huh? Some recycled religious mumbo jumbo? Let me guess. The spirits chose us to carry out this divine mission, right? Get a grip, lady. Don't you dare. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah? Enlighten me then. Tell me all about how I'm too blind to understand your sacred mission. I'm warning you. You better stop right now. They both stubbornly step forward, neither wanting to back down. You think now might be a good moment to step in before anything escalates further. Yeah. Oh, dang. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I think this is going nowhere. You raise your voice, trying to break through the tension in the room. Mom, I know how much your teachers mean to you, but I really don't think they're helping right now. No, they are helping. It's just you and this cretin who are the problem. Ren steps forward, his tone suddenly calm, but firm, cutting through the chaos like a knife. Wisdom is best received by those willing to seek it. Isn't that how it goes? Your mom's head whips around, her glare sharp enough to cut steel. What could you possibly know about our teachings? Those who force their beliefs risk driving away the faithful instead of guiding them. It's not in the same scripture you hold so dear. Forceful, but not too forceful. Isn't that the balance you people always preach about? For a moment, your mother freezes, her lips tightening as his words hit a nerve. Whatever Ren is saying seems to have worked a number on her confidence. How dare you preach to me about what I know best? Who do you think you are? I'm just someone asking if I'm wrong. To accept truth strands with open hands. It's the highest form of absolution. Or am I mistaken? Her expression falters, the weight of his words pressing down like a mirror held to her ego. Look, I know how you religious types are, but right now, you're doing more harm to your daughter than good. He glances at you. For a brief moment, you feel an unspoken understanding pass between you. So maybe think about what's best. Not for you, but for her. No matter how much you think you're helping. Your mother hesitates. Ren's words might actually be appealing to her consciousness. One that you never knew she had. I'll let this go for now. But only because my teachings tell me to take the higher path. But I won't let this matter rest. I won't stop displaying my daughter just because some kid tries to preach to me about my beliefs. Surprisingly, Ren remains silent, his expression unreadable. What's the matter? Nothing to say now? Oh, that confidence gone. I just hope someday you'll realize not everything revolves around you. Ooh, you little. All right, Mom, please, it's late. Just leave this for another time. Your mother's glare lingers, but after a long moment, she backs down, storming out of the apartment, slamming the door behind her. Rude? You regret this. Both of you will. Up! The apartment falls silent, the tension still lingering in the air, until Ren's dry scoff breaks the silence. Your mom was a real piece of work. Yeah, she was painted by a much angry and resentful Da Vinci. Ren lets out a scoff. Well, at least she's gone for now. You hesitate for a moment, caught between your burning curiosity and the hesitation and pride, but your need to know wins out. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, how do you know exactly what to say to get her to back off from her religious fever? Ren hesitates for a moment, the same uncertainty flickering in his eyes. It's always the same with people like that. You just throw some religious jargon and they'll eat it up. But you knew exactly what to say. You had the right phrases, the right words. It felt like you've done this before. Ren's expression tightens, the uncertainty deepening. Look, I know people like her. Over time, you learn to handle them. You start to recognize the same phrases they use to convince each other. You want to push further, but something about the way Ren's eyes avoid yours, no matter how much prodding you do, he's dropped the matter. You bite your tongue. Maybe someday he'll open up on his own terms, but for now, you decide to let it go. But, thank you for coming to my help. Don't worry about that. I didn't do it for you anyways. Well, not most of it. It was also for the benefit of our neighbors who are trying to sleep here. Oh, he's a tsundere. I love me a tsundere. You bite your tongue. Maybe someday he'll open up on his own terms, but for now, you decide to let it go. Still, thank you, Ren. I really appreciate it. Ren looks away. In classic 90s shoujo fashion. Yeah. He coughs, then unexpectedly meets your eyes with more seriousness than you're used to from him. I just hope you'll be alright. I know how hard it can be to deal with people like them. Thanks. I think I'll manage. What's another 30 years of mommy issues, right? Mommy issues, spiritual issues, religious issues, the trifecta, triforce even. You can't help but to muse at his little quips. After everything you've seen of Ren, you realize there's more to him than just being snarky and hot-headed. It's not all arrogance or bitterness. It's a defense, a shield he puts up, and somehow that makes you feel less alone in your sharpness. Maybe your sarcasm doesn't make you a bad person, like your mother always said. Ooh. Ren is more than he lets on. Dependable, quick-witted, and when it matters most, kind. You catch yourself wondering if you were able to see past this hysteria of his. You hope, you pray, deep down. Maybe he might be able to see past yours too. Ren eventually says his goodbyes, claiming he has important nighttime activities to attend to. You want to tease him about his unique choice of words, but you hold back. He's likely heard enough sarcasm for one night. After exchanging your farewells, you settle in for the night, a quiet sense of relief washing over you. And learning more about him, you realize he's no longer just a neighbor. Maybe, just maybe, he's becoming something more, a friend. Sanity increased. Affection with Ren increased. Are we gonna go to the shrine? Kazuki, The air around the shrine feels oddly. Work was tiring today. I'm sorry, Kazuki, but I'll do what I can. They're all cleaned up. Perhaps some incense from the temple would make you feel better, but I have to get it for you next time, okay, Kazuki? I really wish I could, but it's late. Huh? Oh, that scared me. You finally enter your bedroom and switch off the lights. But they flicker and sputter before finally surrendering to the darkness. Slipping beneath the covers, you hear the quiet hum of the pipes. The usual rush of the cars on the street and the usual footsteps of the neighbors from above. But tonight, the footsteps multiply, a growing thump that becomes heavier, faster. You start to wonder if it's something else. With a glance, you place your phone nearby, fingers itching for a quick call if needed, but eventually sleep overtakes you. Oh! Okay, you didn't need to jump scare me like that, Kazuki. Dang. In the depths of that night, you dream of Kazuki. In the dim, hazy scene, he talks about his fascination with collecting insects, each word faint as a breath. The images, though, grow clearer. Beetles? Ugh. Or is that something different? Something sinister. His body snaking around the room, like a creature that's just beyond your reach. You search, almost desperately trying to find its name, but it slips away, elusive, lost in the fog of your dream. Ooh, it seems as though the tapestry is finally unraveling itself. Huh? The key players have already made their first move, though some have moved quicker than expected. Others still hesitate, as if time waits for them. I wonder what your next move will be, my dear princess. Uh, Mostly, whoa, it calls to life from, whoa, survival's calls to this, whoa, ancient curses were born to feed, whoa, whoa. Is day 4, okay. Huh? Outdated gift of balloons and glitter tags. The heck? That was my birthday? Happy birthday, Jim. I'll be dropping off a cake later. Make sure you finish it by tonight or it'll go stale. Have a good day. Oh, yes, a classic from your mother. Equal parts affection and command. This almost slipped your mind. It's your birthday today. Okay. I gotta end this right here, I think. Yeah, I do. My throat's hurting. It's hurting bad. I've been reading for like a couple hours now. I was kind of hoping to like finish the demo today, but I don't know how long this is. So you'll be seeing the second part of this demo next week. So I hope there's not too little left after this. So anyway, I hope this video was fun for you. Yeah, I hope this video was fun for you. I hope it was entertaining. I hope it was good background noise. Whatever it was for you, I hope it was mostly positive. And I'll see you next video. Bye.